Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Get your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 line. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Stuck this one on the ground with Pollard. They'll cobble together a yard there. And Oliver there to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco, go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets to that field, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Right back to Pollard. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a pickup of 11. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Ready.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run. But he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Get it.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. Big shot sends him to the ground. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Titans at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch is made in close. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Titans. 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Pollard does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Titans in the hurry. I'm trying to get this play off fast.
19.
Brings up 2nd and
19, tight.
at the
19.
Texans.
And the shotgun, it's Ward. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans make it a 1-score game before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
All right. 19, what's that? 19 touch.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. It's caught, Mrs. Cook. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 11 play. And the Texans first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Robbie. Here we go. 18.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Now he's past the 25. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Going after it, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Okay, break.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap down to Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
No! Ready?
On the sneak, here's Ward. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Titans make it a 1-score game before halftime.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
Carlson now to add 1 more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. Uno.
Tried to throw on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. To the outside, it's intercepted. And the Titans will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on. Set. Ready.
First down throw here for Ward. Buys time, rolling right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
57-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Where's the hot? On the quick, right? 18.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Texans to the line. First and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And that will not be enough for a first down. Looking quickly here. Third down, Mixon gets it. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Ball at the 33 for first down. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. He dodged the tackle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And the Titans will have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10 here. Ward. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward shaking off the pick here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
They give to Pollard from the gun. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but so we would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Again, a run with Pollard. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Good defensive effort here drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I'm not seeing a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
So it's going to throw here on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
All right. Under. Tony.
Now it's Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. He's across the 35. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. They get 27 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
A give to Mixon up the middle. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. There's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Pacheco loses it on the hit. And this skips out at the 2-yard line, dangerously close to a touchback, but they'll be set up near the goal line instead. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Right. Here we go. 18. What's that?
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Here we go. 118.
Shotgun now for Stroud. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Third down, they need 7.
Nike Texas. Here we go. Look the high, 118. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Oh, ready.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right.
What's that?
Mixon does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
18. What's that? Hey, south.
Here's Stroud. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal.
Out, what's that? 18, what's that?
Mixon. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Only 1 yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal from the 2.
It's now 4th and goal.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. Ka'imi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, it's Ward. Hits him on the out route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
8 yards on the play. That's another Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Pollard. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's going to take this to the 23 to stop need to set up 3rd and very short.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
3rd down on Harris. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Right back to Pollard. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, Jack. Cougar, now go.
And looking to throw with Ward. Caught near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
To the air with Ward. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans now within one score in the fourth. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
Come on. Set.
All right,
they're going to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. You say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Stroud off of play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That throw behind his intended target. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here we go.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Running behind center with Harris. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Harris once more. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans trail by 6. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Gravity line. Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey. Go.
Here he is to throw. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's done cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
A solid gain there, Brock, with about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that, which is kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. So calling a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd 10.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Ready, break.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Hey, check that. Let's go now. Huh.
On the carry, this is Pollard. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point will give him the lead and maybe the win. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. As this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right. 18. White Tony.
Back to throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
All right. 18. What's that?
Here he is to throw. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
18. What's that?
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
18. What's that?
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Oh, right. 118. What's that? 19 Texas.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he cuts it back right. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
He'll look to throw it. He rolls to his right. And he reaches the end zone to throw me up to a 7-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Good stuff.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged, so right. It's so rugged, so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow.